This will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Tommy. Here we go. That's 24 lineup. Back to the injury.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Like 13.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This will be caught by Watkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Right by 4. Odd, right by 4.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Shotgun now for Levis. This throw is caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19. Shut up. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Young working from the gun. It's into the hands of White. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running on 2nd with White. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, this is White. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And they steal it back on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, he's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
It's White on the give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for a score before the break. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Now it's Young. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time a trip.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Stand up. All right, 29.
Levis from the shotgun. Here's a loft deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on a football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fox now to kick this one away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready? Warrior 70. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. That play good for 17 and a first down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He'll get this complete to White. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by McLaughlin is good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Levis setting to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
22 leader. Short.
Levis to the air now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Levis back to throw. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up third and goal.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, you don't see a lot of option calls in this type of situation, and I think we just saw why, Brock.
Yeah, there is a lot of risk involved with an option play. It's really a play that's designed to get a one-on-one, Kate. You want to get on that edge, and you want to pitch off one defender. The problem in this league, well, A, there's too much speed. B, these defensive schemes are too sound. And C, that was a risk certainly not worth taking.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13, like 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Looking to throw, Levis. They connect on the deep shot. There it is, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
17.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Shut up. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey. Check go.
Here's a toss to White. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He stays up. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Go.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll take an option to the right on first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go!
Young looking to throw. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to 1 late in the third. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game up. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Tommy!
On the play fake, it's Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. Levis now on first down. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Like zero!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. He's going deep. So this one on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He's loaded another one up. Big game downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions bring it back to even. Fox now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that return gets a little more than the old touchback, Brock, but a little less than the new one. He's out between the 25 and the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
70 Lions.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Let go.
Young to throw it. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
A loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
A run now with White. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Now Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, set.
The give now to White. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Setting up to pass. Finding Davis. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down run from White. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On the ready.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Ready. Set, go.
Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. From the gun, a run for White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This just 21 yards down the pipe. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. This just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick is good. He got it! And they've taken back the lead.